confusion there with trying to make myself look taller here. Yeah. Couldn't figure out which way to turn the iPad. Normally I don't have to turn it, but it was not going on unless it was in a portrait position, and then I had to turn on the wrong side. Well, today's a very difficult video to share with you. I don't normally do this on YouTube. I normally save this for my Facebook exclusive group, Middle Kingdom Fitness, and I do 45 minutes live every day to help get me through cardio. But this is something I'm thinking about, and I have time on my hands right now. And if you normally watch, today is Saturday, if you normally watch the Middle Kingdom Facebook group video, there might be some repetitive stuff, but there'll be more, of course. But I think there's a good probability that I've torn my left bicep. I finished my back, everything went very well. Then I moved on to biceps. I did the first 2 sets of easy bar and barbell curls. Things went well. Third, as I'm coming up on about the 6th or 7th rep, I felt a pain here and I heard a noise. I'm describing it as a pop, but I don't think it was that distinct of a noise. But there was definitely a noise, and it was right where the bicep kind of ties into the shoulder there. And I had to put the weight down immediately, and I basically went on to all fours for quite some time. And it was quite painful, and obviously I chose not to finish the workout. Pain stuck with me. My arm feels dead right now. I'm at the store and I had to unload some stock coming in. So I mean, I was able to carry cases of soda and other stuff. I just kind of cradled in my arm. Yeah, it's not feeling good. I know a lot of people can say, well, just go to a doctor. Well, it's really, I agree that I should, but it's just not that easy here in rural Philippines for an American, no less. It's very difficult to do that. Between the lack of citizenship and the cost and distance and not having a vehicle, it makes it not so easy. So I mean, I know a lot of people who are in more urban cultures, especially in the West, oh, just go to a doctor. Well, it's really not that easy here. I would appreciate if you understand that and avoid that in your comments. I get it. I would if I could. If I was back in America and I was still on a medical plan, I would have already been there. Even in some of the cities that I lived in China, I would have already been there. But, you got to deal with the cards that you're dealt. Couldn't have happened at a worse time. I need to do a photo shoot and a recording session in Philippines, in Manila rather, in slightly less than 2 weeks. If I rest up properly and I do what I'm supposed to do, I should be able to make it through the shoot, but that's really about it. And I know a lot of people, warn me or anyone against getting medical advice from Google, but I went to a few different sites and they all basically had the same symptoms and effects of it, healing time. So, I mean, I don't think it's fully torn. I think I would be in more pain than I'm in. Right now, I would just say that it's more than moderate discomfort, just the way it is. Like when I try and carry something, I feel it a little bit more. And I also think that there would be some immediate bruising if it was torn. At least, I mean, I've seen people with torn pecs, and they're pretty bruised. Google did say that bruising is typical, but not always present. You can tear it without seeing bruising. But when they mentioned the noise, when they mentioned the location, like where the bicep meets the shoulder, the most common exercises in which that happens, all of it kind of fit. So usually things work out good for me, and it's not as bad as I believe it to be initially. So I'm going to go by that. All throughout my wrestling career, other wrestlers were jealous of me because of my super healing powers. You know, I would have a day where I'd hurt my back and I couldn't walk for 24 hours, literally. But then the next day I was okay. And hopefully that'll happen again with the bicep. But I'm not getting any younger, so I am gonna play it cautiously. And tomorrow I'll probably stop lifting altogether. I'll take the day off. It's normally shoulders and legs day. Well, I can do legs. And I could do unilateral exercises. Hello. Sunsilk. Green. Customers first. Mesa. $8 please. Thank you. Chubby? How many? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 10. Thank you. Sorry about that, folks. I'm at work.
No.
Yes, dear. Ah! You want an ice pop? Okay. I only have one left. The rest are not frozen. Gotta be green. Woo! Oh, that was my granddaughter. She doesn't have to pay. So even my wife was organizing the store, and the store's just too narrow for both of us to be in here at the same time. So I'm kind of hanging out in the doorway, and I'm leaning on it, and I could feel the pain. So not good. But so again, I think I'll take tomorrow entirely off. I'll do double cardio though to make up for it. But then Monday, when I go back to chest and triceps, I'm just going to do everything unilaterally for the next week or so. And with either extremely light dumbbells or resistance bands, whichever. I just don't want to take any chances. My business trip to Manila is very important. And it is time sensitive, so. You know, I just took that course in kinesiology taping, but I don't have any tape with me right now. Besides, you know, it's not something, like, to do that I would need both hands free, so I can't really do it to myself. I do have some, like, elbow pads, maybe if I just pull them up, a little compression there. I don't know. I'm going to try different things. I'm icing it while I'm at work, but look at my turkey. I lost all this weight, but I still have the other chin there. So yeah, I'm not going to give up entirely with the training because quite frankly, it's one of the only enjoyable things that I do on a daily basis. So I'm not ready to give that up, but I will do my best to work around the injury. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later. If you want to go into more detail, I'll be doing a Facebook Live. If you're a member of the Middle Kingdom Fitness Facebook group, you can view it. Thank you.